Geno King Boxing back in the building, back with some more boxing news. It's that post-fight reaction. Keyshawn Davis versus Gustavo Lemos. First of all, Gustavo Lemos came in the fight 20 pounds heavier than Keyshawn Davis. He came in 6 pounds heavier at the weigh-in. He came in 6 pounds heavier at the weigh-in, came in tonight weighing 155 versus Keyshawn Davis. But it didn't bother Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis put on a great performance tonight. Looked great. This is his best performance I've seen Keyshawn in. Fought a great, wonderful fight. Game plan was perfect as he fought a power puncher and Gustavo Lemos. Gustavo Lemos was a power puncher, and he was definitely trying to land that big shot against Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis' defense was, superb tonight. Didn't get hit, rattled, none. He was on point, very accurate with his offense. Footwork, perfect. Fought a great fight, great performance, his best performance of his career. Flawless. And it really showed that he's ready for that big time. He's ready for that big time now. He's been fighting. We've been talking about him for a while now, but this fight right here, I believe, put Keyshawn Davis on the map right here, knocking out Gustavo Lemos in the second round. Gustavo, like I said, very aggressive, tried to do his thing, but it just wasn't enough for a very sharp, accurate Keyshawn Davis, as he dropped him twice in the second round, actually, and then dropped him for the knockout the second time. It was over with. Keyshawn just too tough. Great night of fighting. Keyshawn Davis's brothers also fought on the card tonight, and both of those guys were victorious. As we all know, they were fighting in their hometown of Norfolk, Virginia. Packed house, a lot of friends and family there. And great night for the Davis family, no doubt. Also, Abdullah Mason fought tonight against Johan Vasquez. Exciting fight. Johan Vasquez dropped Abdullah Mason for the first time in his career. He actually dropped him twice, but Abdullah Mason, facing his first step of adversity, he showed tonight that he can overwhelm being dropped, and he definitely came back and knocked out Johan Vasquez with ease after being dropped. So definitely showed heart, definitely showed that he could overcome adversity in a fight. And, sometimes fighters go through that early on in their career. He's a young fighter. He can fix that. Tighten up on that defense a little bit, keep that right hand up. And, man, I think Abdullah Mason will be all right. He's definitely going to be the future of boxing, one of the top guys here in the near future, Abdullah Mason. But Keyshawn Davis tonight closed the show tonight. Hell of a performance. And, what everybody was talking about was what's next for Keyshawn Davis. What's next for Keyshawn Davis? And Keyshawn called Gervonta out tonight. Gervonta Tank Davis, Norfolk, Virginia and Baltimore ain't too far from each other. So they're right up that 95 expressway right there. Both cities, both guys. So, both of those guys are right around in the same region. So I think that would be great as far as like selling the fight. Keyshawn versus Gervonta, one from Baltimore, Maryland, the other one from Norfolk, Virginia. Both of those guys. I think that would be a absolute great fight, Gervonta versus Keyshawn Davis. And we all know Gervonta has been fighting. He's been wanting to fight lackluster opponents lately. In Lamont Roach, I see they canceled that fight. And now we got a contender tonight that just showed up and showed out. So Let's see Javante Tank Davis versus Keyshawn. Javante Tank Davis versus Keyshawn Davis, possibly the next fight. Let's aim for that. You know, I think that would be a great matchup. You know, Keyshawn definitely showed that he's ready for that big time now. You know, you got that 135-pound division right now. I mean, it's stacked with great fights. Stacked with great fights. You got Keyshawn, Javante, you got Shakur, you got Raymond Murtala, you got Isaac Cruz still in the mix down there. You know, so you got Andy Cruz. You know, so I mean, you can even throw some guys from 140 in the mix, in that mix there, you know. So yeah, man, that 135-pound division is really, really heating up. I mean, Keyshawn versus Raymond Murtala next. I think that would be a very exciting fight. You know, Raymond Murtala, up-and-coming young fighter, doing his thing. And, you know, he won last week, put on a great performance. You know, so Keyshawn versus Raymond Murtala, like I said, that would be a great fight for these two young, up-and-coming superstars, you know. So everybody's aiming for Javante Tank Davis. You know, yeah, everybody's going to aim for the big dog. Javante is the big dog. He definitely should be the big dog. The way he's been fighting, the way he's been knocking guys out, we just want to see Javante in the ring with more competitive opponents. You know, guys with boxing skills just like him. You know, we want to see guys, Javante in fights with guys like that. So, you know, a lot to look forward to in that 135-pound division. We got Boots tomorrow night. Boots is fighting a rematch. So I think that's going to be must see. Boots. So that's definitely going to be something to look out for. So let's see what Boots does tomorrow night. You know, I think his fight, the guy he's fighting, it was a close fight. That was one of Boots. I'm not going to say his toughest fight, but that was a fight. He definitely won the first fight, but the guy definitely made it competitive. I can't think of the guy's name. I know if I see him, but he definitely made it competitive. So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting fight tomorrow night, the Boots fight. Bam Rodriguez also fights tomorrow night, so y'all stay tuned for that. But, yeah, Keyshawn Davis with the great performance tonight, knocking out Gustavo Lemos in the second round. Great performance. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the fight tonight. This is Gino King Boxing. Y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.